Hey guys, this is Guillermo, and together with me is
Yeah,
Adam.
I'm back. A little late, but we're
yeah,
back.
yeah, we're back. We've been gone for a good month, 2 months maybe.
Yeah, I think month and a half, 2 months. That's probably what it's been.
Yeah, it's been a little too long. And we kind of had to stop mostly because our schedules got kind of messed up recently, and we really haven't had a chance to. We haven't even been meeting in person.
No, it's been. I've had a lot of stuff. A guy at work took a leave of absence, and I had to cover a bunch of his shifts, and so I've just been. It's been working a lot of hours lately. So, and of course, the
Yeah,
days that you're off are the days that I work, and the days that I'm off, the days that you work. So this is like the first time we've had just a day that we're both off. So.
yeah, and we're doing it online. We haven't even hung out
No,
since like
it's been a couple months. It's been like 2 months
yeah,
since we've hung out. So.
Yeah, so this is we haven't been lazy on that podcast. We literally just haven't had time together.
No, it's just been working and doing other stuff. Ugh. But anyway, we're back finally.
We're back, yeah. Apparently, at least from what I've been seeing, the people have still been listening to the other stuff. So,
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully we won't have too many of these in the future where we have to take hiatuses.
yeah, hopefully not. I'm sure we'll try our best to not have with everything in our areas like starting to go back to normal.
Yeah.
Um, we'll see how we can do stuff in, but you're also moving, and that kind of
Yeah,
screws
that
things
puts a
up.
bit of a wrench in things. So yeah, I mean, I would assume probably towards the end of June that we might miss a podcast there. Like we try to do like every week or every 2 weeks, so there might be at the end of June because I'm moving. So I mean that's gonna mess everything up, but hopefully after that we'll be able to do more regular shows.
Yeah, so before we get started, which our main topic today will be Jujutsu Kaisen, which was we were supposed to do this like the day it finished
Yep.
airing, but so we're kind of late to that. But before we get into that, I want to have you been doing anything fun recently, or anything at all since the last time?
Yeah. Well, I have been playing a lot. Well, I think I said last time I was playing Dragon Age, but I've been playing a lot of that. I'm almost finished after 94 hours.
Oh, really?
Almost, yeah. Oh god, it's a campaign.
That's a long. It's a long.
It is a long ass campaign. I'm this close, and all I've left after that is the 3 DLCs. That should only take me, hopefully, not another 94 hours.
Yeah.
But yes, that's been fun. I've been a little bit actually more consistent on working out, so that's nice. That's
Oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much been it so far. Working on my card game. But yeah, what about you? What have you been doing these 2 months?
I finished school. That's nice.
Ooh,
Now
well,
more free time.
congratulations.
Yeah. Now I just gotta transfer everything, and then I basically will be graduating from school, so that'll be nice.
Nice.
Besides that, that's boring stuff.
Who cares about
The
that
real
shit?
important stuff. Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Days Gone, which I've talked to you every time we've texted and seen each other for a little short time. And
Yeah, when I stop
work.
into work, when I stop into your
Yeah.
work, it just managed the 20 minutes.
yeah. So, and I kind of want to bring this one up because it just recently released on the PC. Which, if you ever play it, yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. I got it on the PS4, and the game's apparently made for the PS4 Pro. So it does struggle on the PS4 to, how. So the game, if people don't know, it's a zombie game, and one of the big selling points was the horde mechanic, where like you get charged by 150, 200 enemies, and obviously the PS4, you can imagine how that does on that end.
Yeah, that probably was laggy.
It struggles a little bit, but it's actually not even like it's not unplayable. It's pretty. The game as a whole has been a lot of fun, and now that I'm getting towards the end game, you start fighting a lot of hordes, and dude, that's some of the most fun I've ever had in a game. Is like trying to evade hordes. You're running around setting up traps while being chased by them, trying to kill like, in like. You just have like an RPD and you just unload into a crowd of zombies, and it feels so cool because you see them like move. It reminds me of like World War Z, those scenes.
Yep, where they're just swarming.
And I don't feel like a game. Yeah, I don't feel like a game has ever captured that feeling of having so many enemies on screen.
That's probably doing a
in
good
this game-
adrenaline rush, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's so much fun. It captures something that I don't think any game has ever done before.
Interesting. Wow.
So it's awesome. Yeah, I definitely recommend anybody plays it. And I don't know how the PC release was, but I've heard it was decent. So yeah, I definitely recommend people to play that game.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well, I'll have to check it out after I get through my list of 50 games that I have played since 2016.
Yeah, no, that's why I've been playing. I'm finishing up every PS4 game that I've like bought and never played, and then I'm gonna go back to PC and finish up every game that I have there. So
Yeah,
that's what I've been doing.
we'll be doing this for the rest of our lives. Now, I'm kidding.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and also on the Quest, I got like the new Elite head strap, the battery strap.
Oh yeah.
So now it's so much more comfortable.
That's good. Yeah, I'll have to make sure to get that when I. Well, didn't you say they're making the new ones with the Elite head strap, or is it only, or do you have to buy
like
it?
the new Quest?
Yeah.
The Quest Pro apparently isn't coming out till like maybe in 2 or 3 years.
Oh wow.
So I don't think it's worth waiting that long. And I think it's gonna be like 600 is what some of the people have been saying.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, there's no confirmed anything, but like I'll stick with the Quest
Yeah,
too.
that seems like the better option.
Yeah, and I don't know, my girlfriend's buying me for my birthday gift. I use glasses, so
Yeah.
there's a little thingies that you can put into the lenses that I just clip on magnetically, and then I don't have to use glasses. It'll just do them for me.
Interesting. Huh.
So that'll be nice to finally be able to do that without glasses, because they kind of get in the way, and I'm scared of them scratching the lenses.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so I've been playing on, and one game that you have to try out is I bought this football game called 2MD something football, and you basically play as a quarterback. You're 2 minutes. The team's up by 6 points. You have 2 minutes left, and you have to try to make it to obviously the touchdown, right?
Yep.
And it's kind of like you beat a team, next team kind of thing.
Okay.
And they recently added a wide receiver. Like you can play as the wide receiver now when she catches the ball, because before it was only passing. It's a lot of fun, but it's really hard.
Interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a fun one to play.
It's so
Just
fun,
being a
yeah.
wide
Because,
receiver.
yeah, but like I feel like I'm throwing at like the actual strength I am in like real life to throw a ball that far. So that's pretty cool.
You just get a workout without even actually having to throw a real football.
Yeah, no, I really felt like I was throwing a football, and my accuracy is terrible.
Yeah, it's because the last time we threw a football was, what, 8th grade?
Yeah, and it feels pretty accurate to what it's supposed to be, so that's cool.
Well, if it's anything like that boxing one, you break out in a sweat trying to.
Yeah, the boxing one was hard.
God, interesting. Well, that's good, huh? Cool stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of fun stuff. Other than that, life, it's just been working.
Yeah, it's me too. This is like 80% working, 20% other stuff.
Yeah. So I guess we can go back to our real topic.
That's the true topic of the video.
The Jujutsu Kaisen review, the one that everybody's been waiting for.
And oh my God, when are they going to release it?
Actually, before we go there,
okay.
I actually watched the Mortal Kombat movie.
How was that? Was that that's one at HBO, right?
Yeah, I got HBO Max, and for a month, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but they do have all seasons of Robot Chicken.
Oh, they do. I didn't know that, because I do have HBO Max. I did not know they had that.
Yeah, they had every season of Robot Chicken, and they have. I'm gonna watch every season of Samurai Jack, because I haven't seen that yet.
Ooh, you haven't seen? Oh, I haven't seen the final season, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't seen the final season, and it's been like, I don't know, 15 years since I saw Samurai Jack, so
Yeah.
I gotta catch up. So anyway, Mortal Kombat. It was fun. It was a fun, like, brainless movie, but it like, in some ways it sucks that it can't encompass like everything that's in the game. Obviously it can't, but like, there's so much storyline with every single character that you can make like a movie on each individual character. And obviously one movie can't capture all that. So that's, overall it was fun. The fight scenes were actually really well done, but the characters suffer because of the fact that they can't do everything.
Yeah.
But I recommend to watch for people that, I think this might be like the best gaming movie I've seen.
All right. Did you ever see the original Hitman movie?
No, did you?
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. That was probably, at that time, I consider that one probably the best video game movie I'd ever seen. But I'm gonna check out Mortal Kombat. I'll have to see that.
Yeah, it was fun. I don't think it's on anymore though on HBO.
That's fine. I'll check it out when it comes out and whatever.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll get it back or whatever.
Nah.
All right, now we can jump back into Jujutsu Kaisen. 10 minutes in. That's not even that far.
Nah, not really.
All right.
So do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
You can start, but let's just say that we're probably gonna have spoilers throughout this thing. So if you haven't seen the whole show, you've been warned.
Gonna be spoiling some stuff, so yeah. I obviously, like Guillermo said, if you haven't seen it, just know that we're gonna be talking about a lot of the major plot points and such.
Yeah. So like, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yep. All right, you go.
All right. So I just wanted to preface, like, I had never read the manga. I had no idea what Jujutsu Kaisen was about. I had watched no trailers, seen no spoilers, didn't know who the characters were, didn't know anything. So I went into this show completely blind. I had just heard that everyone thought it was amazing. So I'm just going to preface it with that. So I started off, overall, I really liked the show. I don't know if it was like the greatest. I'm not sure it was the best of the season. It might have been, but I would give it probably a 9 out of 10. I think that would be my overall rating. I'm going to say it. I usually say that till the end, but I'm saying it in the beginning, and then I'll just backtrack to why I.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say right off the bat, the first half of the season's intro and outro were amazing. I love both of them. Like, especially love the outro. Like, the outro is just
I might have to re-listen to them because I don't remember them.
Oh, dude, you got to re-listen to the outro. Interestingly enough, though, it's the outros. The band that did the outros, like, gone on hiatus because one of the drummer of the band was involved in like an ATM scandal or something. And obviously in Japan, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
so
now they took all their stuff off of Spotify, and it's really
crazy.
There's only one place on YouTube I found it. So just I would try to listen to it while you can because you may not be able to soon. But really like the intro and outro. So that's a big thing for me. I'm very particular on like what intros and outros I like. Like, if I usually know just like by like the first episode of like if I like the intro or outro, other than that I'll just skip it. If I don't like it, I'll just go straight to the show. But these two definitely both caught my eye, and I think that definitely adds to. I know it shouldn't add to the like how overall good the show was, but to me it does. To me it adds something.
Yeah, for sure.
So like episode 1, it was like okay, it got into things pretty quick. I was surprised, maybe a little too quick, but I think it kept me interested, so it definitely worked.
I thought the intro was. Yeah, I actually, because I also didn't know a single thing about the anime. I just knew that I thought it was actually going to be a martial arts with the name Jujutsu.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what Kaizen meant. Although I feel like I've heard the word Kaizen, but I don't know. And I actually expected it to be like in the past kind of thing, kind of like what's that, Demon Slayer?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I actually expected it to be around Demon Slayer's time. I didn't expect it to be a modern day anime. So I was kind of surprised when it was.
Yeah. I was thinking it was more going to be like a, rural area kid gets some powers and then he fights off like spirits or something, which I guess is kind of what it was, but it was definitely not rural areas, and obviously in the middle of Tokyo, and there was a whole school around it. And
I don't know why I was expecting Demon Slayer in a different format, like going around fighting monsters, that kind of stuff, but that's not really what it was about.
No. Yeah, and I'll say the characters, I really like the characters too. So I thought every character served its purpose pretty well. I like the fact that they didn't just because you think of shows like Naruto and Bleach, like the other big shonens, like you have like the girl, and then like the 3-man or the out of the 3 or 4 main characters, the girl is always like ends up being useless, a la Sakura, the girl's always or the Hime, worst character. Like they always just end up like either just saying, oh, Sasuke-kun, Sasuke-kun, you know what I'm saying? Which is, like, it's not obviously the fault of the character. It's the fault of the writer not giving them enough, developing them enough. And it's like, I guess that's kind of an issue when you have too many characters in one anime. Like, there's just so many stories, so many backs. You just can't keep up with them all. So I think, obviously, with Sakura and Orihime and characters like them end up suffering. But I think the author of Jujutsu Kaisen did a very good job of not letting the female character suffer, just end up becoming a cheerleader for the 2 male characters.
Yeah, I'm glad it hasn't.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll happen later on.
Yeah,
but.
I hope not, but so far it seems she's doing pretty well. Like, and they had that fight against the 2, there's 3 brothers, and they fought against the 2 brothers, and she, like, nailed herself, and the guy's, like, arm blew off or whatever.
That was really cool.
Holy shit. Like, that
play was awesome.
That was some good stuff right there. And I guess, so yeah, I'm happy the author, kept consistent with, developing all 3 of the characters, not leaving her behind. And I gotta say, obviously the show's called Jujutsu, so I was like, the fights were awesome. I really liked the fights.
Dude, Gojo has got to be one of the coolest characters.
He really is. And it's interesting, like, Well, okay, first, I'll talk about him. No, I'll talk about the fight first. So his fight with the volcano curse, that was just insane. He's just like, amazing. Let me just open my eye, and here's everything.
That's gotta be the best episode in the whole show.
Yeah, he's just totally messy. He even brings I can't remember. He just brings him into the fight like a training lesson.
Yeah,
Yuji. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's so strong.
He knows that no harm will come to what's the guy's name? It's not Denji, is it?
No, it's Yuji Itadori. I don't know. Yuji, I think is the name that he used.
Yeah, Yuji. I don't know Denji. Where did I get Denji from? But Yuji, yeah, Itadori. But yeah, that was just so freaking awesome. And he just basically, he's like, oh, I'll do my what was it called where they put the prison, their realm or whatever. The volcano guy's like, I'm gonna put my realm, and then the other guy's like, well, if one realm's stronger than the other, it just overtakes it, and then he just takes his eye thing off, just whoosh.
That thing was so fucking cool.
Oh man, that was
domain expansion.
Yeah, domain expansion. That's what it's called. But yeah, that to me was I was like, wow. Like the animation of that part was amazing. The animation, another thing, just throwing that out there. The animation of the show was spectacular.
Oh yeah, you can tell where like that team like said, fuck Attack on Titan. This is where we're putting our guys at.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, well, I mean, that's sucks for Attack on Titan, but I was happy to see it in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it looked great.
Yes, the fight where Itadori and the salary man guy, or the guy who used to be a salary man, who's always the two fought the Stitches guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks he's about to die. He's like, oh well, at least I had a good run. And then Itadori just punches his way through the guy's domain.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, so many of the characters were really good. I liked a lot of them.
And it was interesting. I guess I want to bring this up too, as he was talking about, because I noticed a lot of, not a lot of similarities, but I know that the author of Jujutsu Kaisen was like a big fan of Bleach when he was a kid, and so he would like, because I look at Gojo and I see a lot of Kisuke Urahara in him. Not like 100% the same. Obviously, they're different characters, but I see the sort of like witty sort of like character who seems sort of like innocent and goofy, but is actually incredibly freaking powerful and like one of the strongest characters, if not the strongest character. And I see a lot of similarities between those two. And
that's a very shonen thing, right?
It is a very, to have that. I mean, you could even go all the way back to, well, I guess not really. I was gonna say Piccolo, but he's not really goofy. He's just very serious and stoic, but he has that sort of like mentor attitude. Like you sort of underestimate how strong he is, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like who am I thinking of that has a lot similar attitude? You haven't seen it, but Seven Deadly Sins, the main character, Meliodas, is almost exactly the same.
It is interesting how that is a big shonen trope. But yeah, even in the demeanor, the attitude, and there's other things, so like the main characters. But main characters in shonen anime are always usually relatively similar, so it's kind of hard to draw comparisons. Because I mean, you could say that there's things that Itadori is like, oh, it's like Ichigo from Bleach, but yeah, it's also stuff from like Naruto, and
Well, yeah, I was gonna say like this felt like like a lot of Megumi is like almost right now. It feels like he's Sasuke.
Yeah, it does. He's sort of the edgy.
Yuji's obvious Naruto.
Yeah, and then there's I forget the girl's name. She's way cooler than Sakura. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she's I mean,
tell you that.
Yeah, she's not even close to being Sakura. She's so much better.
Yeah. And then I'll reiterate, I'm very glad that they were able to do that. So, yeah, it's just interesting.
Gojo isn't really like a Kakashi.
No, Kakashi's a lot more serious. Although with that, obviously this podcast not about Naruto. I just find it funny how like he had that whole like makeout paradise. I just was thinking about that the other day. How funny that was.
The makeup, there's 1,000 fingers of death or something.
The episst, I can't remember. I think it was the filler episode where they try to figure out what his mouth looks like. It's like, what if he has big lips? Like,
I actually didn't expect Gojo to take his mask off. I didn't expect to ever see his eyes
until like second season or third season. I thought that was going to be like right before he was about to suffer like a major defeat. He'd just whip it out and be like, all right, let's surprise my domain.
I wouldn't be surprised if this character got put into like top best looking male characters in anime.
Like I was reading the comments on Crunchyroll and it was all like there's a bunch of just people just like, oh my god, so handsome, blah blah blah. I'm like, damn. Like I was all focused on his ability to see infinite everything, but apparently
his eyes looked really fucking cool.
His eyes were dope because he had like the universe in his eyes or whatever. I think that was part of that's why he keeps them covered up.
Yeah, whatever it was cool.
Yeah. Also, so this is the thing. I'm because right, we're meant to see like the guy with stitches is the main bad guy, but you got to realize he sort of is like relatively new to this world. And so I wonder, like, who truly is. I don't think we're going to see him yet, but I feel like there's something deeper going on here. Because you have that other guy who I think was a former student in the Jujutsu Academy who, like, sort of, like, rebelled and left. And, like, now he's working with the cursed spirits or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think,
because I don't know, is somebody supposed to be leading them? Or
are they just
are they on their own?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out where, like, they all stood in the ranking-wise.
Yeah, because you think, okay, the guy with stitches is at the top, and you realize he's kind of new, and so then you think about the volcano guy, but he's not that strong, and then you got the guy, the former student, who's like, okay, is he leading everybody? But it seems he's taking orders from somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, they could just all be working together, but I feel like there's a like a big bad somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, because there has to be a big, unless like they go around and make the guy inside.
Yeah, the original sorcerer or whatever.
Yeah, do you remember his? I don't remember his name. Right?
I don't either.
I'm looking it right now up. I don't remember what his name was, but that guy inside Yuji is pretty fucking cool.
Yes, dude. Oh
yeah.
And then
Sukuna.
Yeah, Sukuna. But dude, the feel scene right there was when the kid who was getting bullied or whatever. And then he gets turned into the monster, and then he asks Sukuna for help, and Sukuna just starts laughing with the bad guy. I'm like, bro, dude,
they're such assholes.
Yeah, dude.
I thought they were gonna do like the anime thing and help him out.
Yeah, nope. He just
or like save him with friendship, but like he died.
He died as a monster, as a twisted, deformed monster. Like
that was crazy. I did not expect that.
Sucked, dude. That was the feels right there. I was like, whew.
I felt bad
that stings
too.
A little bit.
I felt worse when his mom died because I liked his mom.
She was so happy and go lucky, and she just gets eaten all because they wanted the finger. They wanted her to. They wanted them to find the finger. Like, man, dude, that sucks. That guy lost his mom and then died in a completely undignified way. It's turned into a deformed monster. That part. It had some good feels to it. It wasn't just all action. It had some pretty good feels to it.
Yeah. No, it was very good. Who did you? Megumi was also pretty cool. It was kind of cool how the guy could cast like shadow monsters.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool that like if he loses one, he loses it permanently.
Yeah, sort of like has a feeling of permanence. It's not just
I thought it was gonna be like like a shadow clone type thing.
Not like
a
Dragon
lost
Ball
it, whatever.
thing. Like, ooh, I'll just come right back.
Yeah, well, I was just surprised like his own monsters would die permanently, but it's cool that the other ones get upgraded, so it'll be cool to see.
Yeah, because I know he lost one of the dogs, so the other one gets upgraded.
Yeah,
right?
which sucks. I like the dog.
I know, they were pretty cool.
But his new puffed up dog is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, and
I wonder how strong or like where. Yeah. I was just gonna say, I wonder where Sukuna what he means by like how powerful, like what can he summon?
Yeah, that is interesting because he seems interested in Megumi. So
yeah, for some reason, so he must be like extremely powerful.
Yeah, there must be something hidden inside him that he hasn't figured out yet.
Yeah.
I like all the other characters too. Like I like the when they did the little tournament with Kyoto versus Tokyo kind of thing.
Oh yeah. I like the panda.
Yeah, the panda's just super strong. I like the when he's gonna fight like the big muscle guy, and the guy's like, he's my best friend, and he has this whole like delusion about them going.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Do you like what is the type of woman do you like?
Yeah, and he's like, I like
tall
woman
chick with
like,
a big.
He's my best friend. I've known you forever. And it's like I just met you 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He's already having like these daydreams about them, like in a cheesy high school slice of life anime.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is
do you know what type of woman he said that he likes? I remember them being tall. Was it a big ass?
Oh, it's like Jennifer Lawrence.
Which is exactly. That's what I thought. It was hilarious because like maybe to Japanese standards, but like to American standards, Jennifer Lawrence isn't like she doesn't have like a huge ass or like she's like an average looking body wise.
It's not like a whatever
like a Kate Upton.
Yeah, Kate Upton or like a Shakira or something.
Yeah, J-Lo type of ass. Like that's who I would have used if I was going for like
ass
peak
guy.
ass.
Yeah, but
like funny. He was supposed to be. But I was actually surprised. Actually, speaking of Jennifer Lawrence, I was surprised the amount of references they had to anything.
Yeah, to anything.
Most anime like don't say anything about like anime doesn't exist in anime.
No. No.
Or if it does, it's a fake anime.
Yeah.
But like
And
they
even
really
he,
reference
when
like
he was
Dragon
getting
Ball
training,
Z.
he's like, oh, I wish I could do Bankai or Rasengan.
Yeah, the
or
Kamehameha.
Super, Kamehameha. He was like doing all three of those. I was like, that's really dope.
Yeah. No, they referenced a lot of anime and like real stuff, and I was like surprised because most anime try not to.
Yeah, they try to keep it in their own world.
Yeah, but no, this one was definitely referencing like anime straight up. I wanted to do a Kamehameha.
That was good. So yeah, I think the fight scenes were cool. I like what they did with the female characters. All the female characters were really good in that. I think they were all.
Yeah, I liked how the two twin sisters.
Yeah, but were all the different sort of. The one was like had no powers, but was like just working super hard to get good, and the other one had a little bit of power, but like didn't want to do any of it, and sort of had this weird dichotomy. And then they had that, and they met obviously when the two schools fought, and they had that sort of.
Yeah. It was good.
It was. I liked. Let's see who else. Who was the? Oh yeah. We talked about the the big muscle guy already. Him is ridiculous. He's like teaching him how to fight as he's fighting him. He's like,
and
then they fight the other cursed spirit who's like of nature who interestingly talks backwards.
Nature.
I thought that was really cool how they did
that. Was cool. And it was interesting how it didn't really have a gender, right?
No, it was just kind of there. It was kind of because it's a spirit of the wood.
Makes
it
sense.
Really...
Yeah, it doesn't have one,
No.
but it was interesting. The fight was really cool.
How he can clap and they switch places. I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, that ability. But he's not like that's not his full like powers,
No,
right?
I
was understanding. Like he hasn't shown his full powers yet.
He hasn't because it's obviously was just training. I mean, they even said he took down like 3 class 1 cursed spirits when there was like an accident or something happened back at a tournament in the past, which I'm assuming has to do with that one guy who's now aligned with the cursed spirits. But I definitely think we're gonna. See
it was
more
pure
of
melee.
Yeah.
I wonder why they haven't shown any of the third years yet.
I feel like that's gonna be like a second season because they keep referencing this one who's like super strong, but he never shows up. So.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, definitely 9 out of 10. I haven't seen all the anime this season, so I can't say if it's the best anime of the season, but I think so far as I've seen, it's really good. So I would highly recommend watching it. I think if there's anything else I need to add. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it. What about you? What are your thoughts?
I think my closed out. I thought it was like I would say an 8 out of 10 for me. It was a little generic at some points, and I kind of knew where it was going sometimes, but I still had a lot of fun while watching it. I think I've just seen so many animes at this point. I'm just looking for like something that's completely different. But this show scratched the shonen itch I had.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. So you get that sort of shonen itch, especially since I guess for me particularly because I've been watching a lot of like mystery detective animes recently. So I kind of just wanted that one where you could just have fun with it.
Yeah, sometimes you just like to turn your brain off.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to completely turn it off for this show. This show was pretty well.
No, I mean, it had good dialogue. It had some pretty interesting... Again, it kept you... I mean, obviously, like you said, sometimes it was kind of obvious to see where the story was going. But in other points, it's like, okay, let's see where I'm not sure where this is heading here. Let's see what...
Yeah,
see
like
what
I'm
happens.
wondering if they're actually going to capture... I feel like they are going to have to capture Gojo because he's just too strong in the show.
Yeah, they're going to have to...
They have to kill him or they have to like trap him because there's no way he can be like allowed for the whole show.
No, unless they have some sort of secret. Well, they keep because they're talking about capturing him, so they must have some plan. And then I think it's going to be one of those where they capture Gojo, and then Itadori is going to have to step up. They're all going to have to step up, basically.
But yeah, because like I said, he's too strong.
Yeah.
But I had fun.
It was a blast.
By the way, did you know that My Hero is already airing right now?
Really? I thought it wasn't going to be till the fall.
No, there's the season's airing right now.
Well, that's good. We'll have to check that out, too.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. Like, I didn't hear anything about it. I feel like because the third season or the last season ended on such like a okay note.
Yeah.
It like really must have killed the hype for the...
Yeah, well, the only really big part of last season was the very last 10 minutes of that episode where he does the, what's it called, Incarnate plus Ultra or Flash Fire plus Ultra. The animation was fucking really cool. Incredible.
That last episode was the best episode of the whole season.
Yeah, easily. The rest of the season was meh, but that last 10 minutes of that last episode was like, what the? So.
Yeah, so I think the new season's airing. Nobody's really heard. I haven't heard anything about it.
No, I didn't even know. I just found out it was airing, so you just told me right now. I had no idea.
Yeah, it started airing March 27th, apparently.
Really? It's already been that
they're
long?
on episode,
it was like
episode 9.
Wow, how's it going to be a 12
surprised.
episode or 24 episode season?
I have no... 25, apparently.
25 episodes, okay. So we'll be watching it in September then.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it, but I guess, I don't know where they're going to go with everything.
So let's see. I'm trying to remember. Obviously, this episode's about Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, we finished. We finished
Yeah,
that
we
show.
don't talk about that anymore. So let's see. They ended off with that Endeavor fighting off that crazy Nomu that was like super strong and could like adapt. And then we did so that one Yakuza dude with the plague doctor mask lost both his hands and can't use his quirk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with? Oh, that's right. And Lemonellian lost his powers.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know. I don't think there was anything really set up for the continuation of the...
No, I think that's going to be... I think they're probably... If they're they're probably building upon it in this season. I think something's going to happen with... Because they haven't freed All for One yet, right?
No, they haven't.
So I think it's going to be something like... I think it's going to be one of those things where the guy with the hands on his face tries to like free All for One. I think that's what this season's going to... Again, I have no idea because I haven't seen it, but I feel like that's where they're going to head towards. At least logically, I think that's where it would go, but who knows? They can introduce
you
new
never know.
ones and whatnot.
Man, going on to something else. AMC. So I had stock in AMC.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it at $15.86. Like, that was like one of the first things I bought when I started doing stocks. And then I sold it recently at $19.78 because I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really know where it was going.
Yeah.
Then I checked earlier and it's at $27.
Ooh. Well, that's the
So,
nature
like,
of
I mean,
playing
I
the
only
stock
put...
market.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is that, like, I made like 30 or 40 bucks. It's nothing. I only put 150 in, and I made like 30 or 40 off of that, which is good. And I mean, in the end of the thing, I would have only made like 120 extra bucks. So
Yeah.
it's like nothing crazy, nothing to lose sleep over, but like it still would have been nice.
Yep. Yeah, such is the nature of of investing. You know, but as long
I
as
can
you
just
made
be
money,
positive
it
on the
doesn't
fact. That's exactly what I was going to
matter.
say. That's a positive is that I've made money.
It's like if you made money, it doesn't matter how much you.
The GameStop's going up right now.
What's it at?
254. I'm at plus 167 on it.
There you go.
I'm gonna wait till that hits 20,000.
I don't think anything's gonna hit 20,000 anytime soon. I mean, even Bitcoin's going way down because of the whole.
Yeah, they're at 38.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't. It's not using so much power to mine them, and then it's like you have to more pollution and climate change and all that. So.
Yeah. We'll see how that stuff goes.
Yeah. Yep, it's gonna be interesting. I think I hold on to my Dogecoin because I'm like, we'll see.
You're not sure what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah, I'm fine. I only put like 150 into it, so it's like me. Could lose it if it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But if it goes up to like $10, it's amazing. All right, but yeah,
That would be nice. That's all I think we had to say on this podcast.
yeah. I'm not trying to think if I have any.
Any other thoughts on Jujutsu?
I think that was it. Oh yeah, I should just mention the I talked to you about this already, but the fact that people are robbing people for Pokemon cards still funny.
Oh yeah,
still
that's
sad and
crazy.
funny. It's like funny, sad. Like really, this is what we've come to. So yeah, if you're listening, be careful when buying Pokemon cards because apparently people will rob you for them. At least in some places.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just ugh. So, yeah.
I can't believe people are doing stuff like that.
Man, oh man. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's about all I had to say. So
That's everything that you'll ever have to say.
there will not be any podcasts after this.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
We finally got one recorded.
We did. We managed to get the time and get it out of the way. And so next, I think we're gonna be talking about another anime next week, right? Or next time we do this.
No, next time let's just do our big list of our.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the podcast on our favorite anime pre 2010.
Oh, wait, that's right. We still have to do that one. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing next, guys. That should be our next podcast. I'm ready. Let's just start right now.
Yeah, let's just do it. I'll just get it all in one. We'll throw it out there because we got to split it into episodes that way.
We actually have something
exactly
to put.
Something to put on there.
All right.
All right. Well, it has been fun. Thank you guys for listening. Leave a comment if you're watching this on YouTube or wherever. Let us know.
Yeah.
If what you like.
Yeah. If you're on
like.
Yeah, if you're listening, give us a rating on wherever you're watching, because that would be nice.
It'd be very kind of you. We'd very much appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you guys want to leave topics anywhere, you can leave them on the YouTube, and then we'll see when you ever need a topic to talk about.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is Adam signing off.
Goodbye, Adam. This is Guillermo saying sayonara.